I can show you real quick though, just a quick little sneak peek of the model, the dragon. And it doesn't quite all fit, but there it is, guys. The dragon model thus far. Of course, I'm gonna take a nice photograph of it. But it's kind of awkward to hold and everything, and whoop, a little piece fell off. But yep, I'm very happy with how the base turned out. That's what I've been working on the last little while. And let's kind of start the stream kind of working on this base just a little bit more. But you guys know from what I was talking about previously about how I kind of wanted to have the sakura blossoms, the tree, and the leaves pink and kind of match the pink of the dragon, so your eye is kind of going along and sort of moving with the flow of the model, like going down this way and then into the base. You know, that's kind of the idea, to have that kind of unifying element to it. And are you gonna put Jackie Chan on the yeah, I gotta make a little Jackie Chan. But yeah, pretty happy with that. And let's just take off this for now, the dragon part, and we gotta just kind of tweak the base a little bit. Gotta paint it black, and yeah, I made this little torii gate. Like last night, I was doing a lot of adjustments to the tree. I had originally painted the tree white, like the trunk and the branches, and then I was looking at actual, you know, like cherry blossom trees, and they're black. I was like, what? This whole time in my mind I was thinking that they were white, so I had to change that. Yeah, the darker color, yeah. And the torii gate, this little torii gate thing, I must have made this and remade it 3 times, because I just was not happy with how it looked. The first time I made it, there was like a lot of glue, kind of like visible glue clumps and stuff, and it was pissing me off. So I was like, God, okay, let me change this. Let me redo it. So I redid it. And then the second time I did it, I noticed that like the legs, you know, the legs, these things, they were like just going straight down. Do you know what I mean? Just straight down, like the number 11. And that's not actually how they look. Some images look like they're going straight down, but I think most of the time when you look at these torii gate designs, they kind of have that, like, you know, like they look like this, or this rather. Yeah, they look like this, right? So I had to do it again, and yeah, it's just one of those things where I was like not happy with how this thing looked, and it's just such a small piece of the model, and I don't even know if anyone would really care, but I was like, I care, I gotta make it good. So I kept on going. But yeah, let's take a quick zoomed in look. It looks great, Ippo. I love it. So clean and sharp. Thank you, Paper Joey and Carmi. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, and I did a little... See, what I did was I painted it red, and then I just took my knife and scraped the wood, right? I scraped the paint away to kind of give that look of like, it's like old and chipped. I can kind of show you because there's seems to be parts that I kind of want to scrape more. So yeah, like just to make it look old, I kind of painted it red and then just took my knife and just kind of scraped the paint along like that. And that kind of helps give it that look of like it's old and weathered. Just like that. We could do more, but I'm a little scared of like pushing this thing off, like knocking it off. But yeah, that's the general look of this. And let's just kind of paint this base black one more time, because it's not that, it doesn't look as good as I want it to be. Now after this project, dial it back a bit, please. Carmi, there's no stopping this train. You know what? When I originally started to do this, I was like, let's kind of not go bananas. Let's just kind of work on it and just kind of make like a project that's, what do I want to say, like decently challenging. Let's go further. Let's just make something that's kind of like a decent challenge, and you know, we can kind of knock it out in a few weeks, and then we'll be good. And then I think I keep on saying that with a lot of projects, guys, and then it just ends up being like a much more elaborate ordeal than I had originally anticipated. It's happened time and time again, where the project and the scope of it, I guess, kind of expands. And in the case of this one, I always wanted a base. Like in the original drawing, I had a base and a mountain, but I didn't think about like adding little stairs, adding little bushes, having a torii gate, you know, like little trees. I hadn't anticipated all that. It just keeps on going. You just kind of think of new things to add on, blah blah blah, and it just sort of works out that way. But yep, I'll be very happy to finish this, and then when we're done, which again hopefully between today and tomorrow, we can then work on some waifus. It's waifu time. I've got a number of kits that I would like to work on, waifu kits that are in sort of a semi-complete state, and it's time. It's little Chook. What's up, little Chook? How's it going? I am doing okay. Wow. Let's get a drink here. Nice to see you here. Yep. I'm doing okay, and I hope you're doing okay too. We're making final adjustments to this base. This is the last day. This is the last day that I'm going to work on this model. Period. I've designated today to be the last day. The base itself, and thank you, Chook. The trees and the gate look amazing. We're gonna tonight we'll kind of look at the dragon again. Any other thing that I need to work on for the dragon, and then we're done. We're donezo. I can give you a better look at this model. We were just looking at it. I can give you a look. Okay, that's good enough, I think. It's glorious. It's glorious. Yeah, there it is, Chook. Very happy with how this turned out. I think that, you know, as far as like the trees go, it's sort of my first try at doing them, and we definitely could do. I've learned a lot, so I could probably do a better job next time. But yeah, it's kind of what we've got here, and pretty happy with it. You can see the stair steps, the pops of pink. Yeah. Jose, what up, Jose? How's it going? So you guys you guys just arrived. I was just making the final adjustments to this model, so I could show you guys just a quick sneak peek of how it'll look all assembled. There you go. And it doesn't really fit all together, but yeah, that's kind of the general idea. Jose looks bussin'. Yeah, that's kind of I've been like, I finished this, or I've mostly finished this, and I've been sort of looking at it on my desk, and I look at it and I think, you know what? I like it. So I guess job well done. I'm pretty happy with the result. If I can look at it and I'm kind of happy with it, I guess that's all right, because you know, sometimes when you work on a model long enough, it's kind of like I'm just sick of it. I'm just like, oh god, I can't look at this thing anymore. But this time around, I'm pretty happy. You did it, you bastard. So tonight will be the final night of working on this model. But that is the general idea, and I'm happy. If I can look at it and I kind of like it's a job well done. Exactly. I swear, like, sometimes I'm just like, ugh. But yeah, let's catch up with the chat. I may have missed something. Carmi, I get that too. I can never have a whole design in mind, and I add as I go. Yeah, exactly. And I think I like that about sort of the creative process, at least for me, is that lately I've been kind of leaving room for additions, leaving room for interpretation, and you know, whatever's gonna pop into mind, just kind of account for that. And you never know where it'll take you, the model. So pretty happy with that.